Hi, my name is Jane Powell. This is Community Connections, brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. Welcome to the show. We've got a great guest today. We're going to talk about lots of fun happening in the capital city. Bryan Cooper, welcome to the
Hi.
show.
Thanks for having me back.
Bryan, you are Executive Director of Arts Amplified.
I am.
You also produce City Center Live
We do.
events. So those are two really big things.
Yes. Yes. Each of them independently are pretty big things.
Okay, let's start out. Arts Amplified
Yep.
is the big umbrella organization.
Yep. So we are a nonprofit organization here in Charleston, incubated by TGKVF. We are a group that is dedicated to connecting artists, business, and community to build a stronger creative economy. So we kind of act as a kind of like a broker, helping the business community find artists, help artists find their audience and other people to do jobs with, and that, for the whole area. So it's not just downtown Charleston.
And you've had some big wins with Art Amplified. Let's talk about the Krogers. I think everyone knows about Krogers.
Yeah, when Scott Depot Kroger opened, which was 2 to 3 years ago now, we did a project with them where we helped them find artists. We did an RFQ, RFP process, and they selected Michael Teal, who did these beautiful large oil canvases that you can see in the Scott Depot Kroger. And we've done projects like that a lot since then, helping businesses, West Virginia Supreme Court, Piedmont Elementary, and the Board of Education, and the Rotary Club. We did projects with them. I mean, there are businesses all over town that we've helped find artists and just make it easier for them to work with artists as much as possible.
Right, so big businesses and small businesses.
Oh yeah, like Folklore Music. They're close to you guys on Summer Street. They're one of our mini grant recipients. We have a mini grant program that we offer to artists and businesses who are looking to do art projects. And when Folklore Music wanted to move to Summer Street from their previous location, we helped fund the creation of their stage, all their lighting, sound, like that whole performance space to help bring that to Summer Street, which is now a great space to go see live music.
Yeah. Okay, so live music. You're kind of leading me into the next. So we've got Arts Amplified.
Yes.
Then we have City Center Live.
So that's just a program that happens to fall under Arts Amplified.
Okay.
It started, we're starting our 4th year now. We're in the middle of our 4th year now. So 3 years ago, we proposed this to the city. They thought it was a great idea. At that time, Slack Plaza had just been remodeled and is now City Center at Slack Plaza. And we knew that programming had to be a big part of that. So we went to the city and said, hey, you know, we would like to help you guys put on random events to keep people in the park and really use it as the new space in town. And luckily, they were willing to do it. They've been great partners. They just renewed doing City Center Live for 2 more years.
Great.
So we're very excited about it.
So let's just talk just a minute about Slack Plaza City Center. It has a stage.
Yep.
It has seating,
Benches, swings.
benches, swings, a beautiful flower lot,
Yeah.
living wall.
New art back there.
New art, and a splash pad.
Yep, splash pad for the kids up front.
So there is really something for everyone.
And
in
great
this space.
restrooms.
And great restrooms and art.
And
the big
art.
statues.
Yes,
Everyone knows
yeah.
the dog. Ruth, is that the dog's
Yep,
name?
that's right.
Yeah. So that's really fun. So all of this happens at City Center, Slack Plaza.
Yep.
Is there a cost?
All of it, everything we do there is free. Anything
my
Arts-
favorite
I know,
word.
me too. Anything Arts Amplified is doing in downtown Charleston at the parks is always going to be free.
Free events.
Yep, free events for
really
everyone.
nice. Okay, let's talk about these events. September 20th, Picklepalooza.
That is,
Come on.
I know, it's so funny. I had no idea people love pickles so much. We had this idea, so we have a little committee that meets before every year to plan what's going to come up. And someone just threw out there, how about a pickle festival? And we're like, that sounds interesting, but let's think about that. So yeah, we came up with Picklepalooza. There's going to be live music. We'll have the Charleston Rogues there. We'll have a bluegrass band there. And all the restaurants in town are going to be set up giving out free samples of pickles. And then people will vote on who's their favorite pickle. And we'll have pickle contests. We'll have pickle throwing contests. We'll have pickle relays. It's just going to be a day dedicated to pickles in downtown Charleston.
It's so great.
I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's a big deal. That's what we say.
It's a big deal. Yes, it is. Okay, so if pickles aren't your thing, there are other events happening.
There's so many events. Like, the thing about City Center Live is we really wanted to be a little bit of everything for everyone. We weren't looking for like the next big live on the levee kind of thing. We were looking for like little groups that it might not be represented in the performing arts or in live performance. So we have murder mystery nights. We have line dancing nights every other Thursday. Our Thursdays actually alternate between open mic night and line dancing night. So So any Thursday you come down to the park, you'll either see an open mic night or you can do some line dancing. We have theater events. We have a songwriter stage.
Wow.
It's a little bit of everything. And then, of course, live music is a big part of it.
So if you want to do open mic night, do you register ahead of time? Do you
have
just
to come.
show up?
You show up there, but you have to come early. So actually, I was just talking to Justin at Folklore Music, who leads our open mic nights. This past Thursday, all the spots filled up in the first 5 minutes of us being there. And it's pretty much like that every time. He always warns everyone, get there early if you want to do open mic night. And he's right. You have to get there pretty early.
Yeah.
But it's great.
And so line dancing, someone leads you in the...
The dancing DJ, she's amazing. She's there. She gives you instructions on all of the dances and does the whole thing from there on the stage. People do it out in the park, just wherever you're comfortable being. But it's always fun to, randomly be coming out of dinner from somewhere downtown and look over into the park and see everyone line dancing. It's kind of surreal.
Yeah, kind of a fun little thing as you're walking around.
It is.
That's good. And you just had, and I apologize, I don't know if this is an ongoing event or a one-time. You had a praise night?
Yeah, Praise in the Park was this past Saturday, and it was a great turnout. The church came. They had their praise band. They were giving out hot dogs to people. They had contests. It was just a really nice fellowship event with tons of family and people just coming downtown to be together. It was really great. We try to do those 2 to 3 times a year. Okay. I think that might have been the last one for this season, but there might be another one coming up. I'd have to check the schedule.
Mm-hmm. I like that you have something for everyone.
That's the goal.
So if line dancing and boots on the ground, boots on the floor, I forget the name of that dance. If that's not your thing, there is probably something that will pique your interest.
Yeah, there's songwriter stage. There's a Sunday night sing-along later in the year. We always conclude the year with a big Grateful Dead tribute show. We have a Jimmy Buffett tribute show at some point. I mean, there's stuff going on all the time. Actually, starting this Friday, we'll be starting a new event called Happy Hours. So the idea was Live at the Levee was ending a little earlier this year than normal. Mm-hmm. So we thought the downtown community needs something to do on Friday after work. Mm-hmm. So starting 5:30 in the park, we'll have games set up. We'll either have live music or a DJ. Family games like Giant Connect 4 and Cornhole and Yahtzee and things like that. So there'll always be a reason to come downtown on Happy Hours Friday starting September 5th, I believe.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that it's the whole family.
Yeah, it's everyone, Mom, dad get off work, they go over, kids come down and meet them, hang out in the park for a little bit, play some games, hear some music, go over and get dinner somewhere.
Yeah.
It sounds like a perfect Friday evening in Charleston.
Yeah, it's a win for everyone. And you mentioned the Grateful Dead. That is October 11th.
Yep.
And that is kind of a tribute concert produced by John Ingram.
Yep.
We both know and love John Ingram.
Amazing.
And we appreciate how hard he works to
So
make
hard.
these events successful.
Yeah, John Ingram, he calls the band Dead Center. It's made up of, top-notch Grateful Dead musicians. These are people that you would travel around the country to go see these people perform. And the fact that they come to downtown Charleston for free, this is the 4th year of doing it, and it's probably the event that I get the most excited about every year. It's always a blast.
Yes.
Perfect weather, good reason to come out.
October 11th.
Yep.
October 11th. Free.
Free, as
Free.
always.
Okay. Something to put on our schedule. And speaking of schedules, we've talked about a lot.
There's a lot. I can keep up with it even.
How do we find out about it? How do we keep up?
So the best way to keep up with all art events that happen in town is if you go to our website, artsamplifiedwv.com. You'll see a spot there. You can either go to the events page or there's a little pop-up. You can sign up for our weekly newsletter. But the events page there lists all the art events that are happening in and around our area every week. And if you sign up for the newsletter, every Monday we'll send you an email that has that week's events listed out. So that's the best and easiest way to know all art events that are going on. And of course, City Center Live is on that calendar as well.
Well, and I found this handy dandy little schedule.
We have those around town at several
town.
places, yeah.
Yep.
And you also notice, like, if anybody's by your office, there's the full schedule printed there on your windows. There's a QR code sign you can scan there and join the newsletter mailing list there also. So yeah, there's a lot of ways.
The posted schedule you're talking about is in a kiosk window in front of the Greater Canal Valley office, Foundation office, and across from Slack, across from Fife,
yep.
kind of right there.
Yep.
And I do see people taking photos of it all day long.
All the time. I mean, you're not exaggerating. It is all the time that I'm over there. We have that little art vending machine there in that spot. Every time I'm there working on that or refilling that, there's almost always somebody that comes by and checks something off or takes a picture of
Yep.
it. It's pretty funny. I love also watching as an event's going on, someone coming out, they've got their carry-out leftovers from Pies and Pints or wherever it might be, and they stop and like, what's going on over there? And then they quickly look like, oh, and then they walk over and check it out.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Really nice. And I do get your calendar every Monday.
Okay.
And it tells me not only what's happening at City Center Live, but what's happening around the town.
Everywhere.
It might be, I don't know, a card game somewhere.
Taylor Books.
Yes, something for the kids happening at the library.
It's all art-centered events. So I mean, it might be art adjacent. Like at the library, it might be a book club, but literary is an art. So the fact that people are getting ready to together and celebrating literature, we consider that something worth having on our art calendar. And as you know, as someone who gets it, when I get it every Monday morning, I think there's no way I can do even half the stuff that's on the list this week. It is so much. There's something for everyone, and there's countless amounts of things to do.
And it's the first thing I check when I know I have people coming into
That's
town.
a great point. Yeah.
Like, my folks are coming in
Right,
this
what can we do this-
weekend.
yep.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, I have friends coming in this Thursday, and it's exactly what we've done. Is we looked at the calendar and said, oh, they would like to see this, this, and this. Let's try to make one of those things happen.
Yep, same thing. That's what's happening. But all this doesn't happen. You are great, Bryan, but you have some help.
Thank God. I mean, seriously, impossible otherwise. Maya is our events coordinator. She is always boots on the ground for all of our City Center Live events. She helps us book the bands. We really couldn't do it without people like her. And we've actually recently brought on some new staffing with Tim Timoen, who is going to be coming on. He's going to help with our partnership development and is also going to be doing some operations work for us too. So he's already kind of gotten involved with City Center Live and been volunteering. You probably met him at some events even recently. So,
I have met him, yes.
so it's nice that our team is growing because I could not do it alone. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
And you have some help with the technical, you are quite a techie, but you have some help with running the music and the lights and all of that.
Big River Media all the way. Those guys came on year one. They were a recording studio at the time. They still do that a little bit on the side. But I asked them if they would help us figure out how to do this production of all these different kind of things. I mean, that's kind of, there's so many different little out-of-the-box things that you need to have the sound for. They're willing to help us come on and do it, and they've stuck with us the whole time, and I love using those guys.
Because let's just make this really clear. These are outdoor concerts, but they are top level.
Oh.
You've got lights and signage
Yeah.
and speakers. I mean,
Yeah.
this is not a little...
It always sounds great. I love sitting over at Fife, having a drink, and you can hear, it's just like a perfect balance of music. Like, it's not overwhelming. You can still sit in the park and have conversations with people. Yeah, it is a well-produced, well-sounding
Yes,
event.
very professional.
Very professional. That's our goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And with all of that, you do have some sponsors.
Oh, of course. We couldn't do it. I mean, TGKBF has been an early sponsor from the beginning. The city, like I said, they have pretty much completely funded City Center Live, so their funding has made this 100% possible. We just had a big event with UC and West Virginia State, where John and Fonda Elliott were major donors to that and helped bring us, that's our downtown takeover event. So we just had that, and they helped make that possible, and countless other sponsors that are always helping us out. So
That's
it's
great.
very beneficial.
So to learn all about this, you want to check out the websites, right?
ArtsAmplifiedWV.com will tell you so much.
ArtsAmplifiedWV.com and CityCenterLive.com. Both of those sites will take you to all the events happening around town.
You got it.
And Bryan, they'll see you somewhere down, and they can always stop and ask.
Please stop and see us. Absolutely. I hope to see you at any events.
That's right. Bryan, thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having us.
This has been Community Connections, brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. We'll see you next time. Hi, my name is Jane Powell. This is Community Connections, brought to you by the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation. This is a show showcasing community involvement, and today I have two guests. We're going to